This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
What's your name, ma'am?
Stacy.
Oh, Stacy. What do you do for a living, Stacy?
I work for a Christian publishing company.
If there's one thing I can't stand.
Listen up, slap nuts.
Sit down, dummy, I'm talking.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Oh, Randy!
He's fat!
You f***ing numpty!
Will you laugh at that face? Shut your mouth.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the WrestleCast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeninfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else you may find this fine audio recording and live on RVT Entertainment's official Twitch.tv channel. We talk about professional wrestling, both for the mainstream and the independent scene. And wait a minute, it's not Friday. Why is Matty not doing a thing on a Friday? I shall explain in just in a couple of minutes. There's a very good reason indeed. That being said, my name's Matty Jay. That is TWK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TWK of TWK Reviews, and welcome to yet another edition of the WrestleCast. It's not gonna be great. It's gonna suck.
What do you mean it's gonna suck? I literally just came back from Toronto today.
I know you're gonna be too tired to perform well.
My friend, never underestimate the power of a power nap. And like 2 cups of coffee and a couple of cans of Coke. You say I'm tired, I say you're not tired enough.
Sure, let's go with that.
And yeah, you might heard my voice. Yes, I believe I have come down with the wrestling version of a con plague or con funk. I don't know how my voice is gone, and somehow I picked up the con funk at a wrestling event. Well, the place was sold out on Sunday. You notice that? A couple of empty seats there in the hard cam, but yeah, they sell all tickets are sold. I can believe it. Yeah, by the way, we're talking SummerSlam this week. Big reason why we're doing the live gimmick on Wednesday, simply put, I have a ticket that was purchased before the job situation. And I'm glad I got it before the job situation because the whole damn thing is sold out. Speaking of, Fighting Back 9, featuring, I don't know, some guy called Maxwell Jacob Freeman. You might have heard of them. Oh, actually, and another guy. You might have heard of him as well. Cody Rhodes. Looking very much forward to that.
And Pugsley says that her brain lied and decided it was already Friday.
Oh, we all wish it was. We all wish it was.
Especially you, because MJF and the former Stardust guy is going to be there.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing on Wednesday. We would have done it on Thursday, but we have recap on Thursday.
Guess what? For those who are going to be there, our buddy Matty D is going to be auctioning off autographs he got at Access.
Yeah, literally, and he's got the big one. He got Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. So Helmsley. Anyway.
Of course, that's not the only one. He's got tons of autographs he got from various wrestlers, auctioning it off. All the money's going to charity.
And you know he's got a couple of things from Kevin Owens as well. You just know. Because he and I, Kevin Owens, are a goddamn boy.
Oh, and I'm very jealous that Matty D got to hang out with Kevin Owens that weekend.
A lot of people got to. He did not get to hang out too much. He KO a very busy boy. I mean, he's going to have to work out that $100,000 fine somehow. He's going to have to do it.
Anyways, Matt, what's segment 1?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's SummerSlam weekend, so it's obviously we're going to talk about the stuff that happened on the shows. And of course, it's a very rare thing, ladies and gentlemen. We usually talk about Raw and SmackDown. No, we have TakeOver and SummerSlam. Well, from the perspective of your very humble TWK who watched it live from the comfort of his own couch at home.
Well, I didn't watch TakeOver live. I didn't get home from work until around 8-ish.
Close enough. It's close enough. You were still at the comfort of your own home with I assume, a good supper and a couple of good, refreshing beverages.
Indeed.
And I was live from the place formerly known as the Air Canada Centre, now the Scotiabank Arena.
Wait a minute, isn't that same arena that had that Chris Jericho Triple H match?
Which one?
WrestleMania 18.
You're thinking of the Sky Dome, which isn't within this vicinity. Actually, it's about a 5-minute walk. I don't know, 10-minute walk.
That's close.
Close enough, though. Very close. It's all in the entertainment district of Toronto. But spoiler alert, Toronto, big fucking city. Uber is expensive, not because it's expensive, because it's fucking far. Anyway, Enrico
Toronto,
asks,
the Tokyo of Canada.
Sure, let's go with that. Anyway, so segment 1, we're going to take care of business. Of course, I have a few stories of my own, and we have some news. So we'll do a little bit of both in segment 3. I'll share a few things from the live perspective as well. You know, I may as well share a few things. That being said, let's get the show going because I don't know if my voice will last that long. Actually, it should be okay. Actually, it's not as sore as it was on Sunday.
Wait, is there going to be a Ranger recap tomorrow?
There will be a Ranger recap tomorrow.
Son of a bitch.
Why?
Because your voice is going to be just absolutely destroyed before we even get to Saturday.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Believe me.
Just let John and Easy do the heavy lifting tomorrow.
I'm not that sick. I'm fine. It's just a little hoarse. That's all it is. Got a can of Coke over here. I got some sweet stuff. I'll be fine. Anyway, segment 1, and we begin with the end of the actual weekend, the actual 2-day thing that happens to be called the weekend. And a match that surprised a lot of people, myself included. We will tell you all about it. All I'm going to say is, as I tweeted live and in person, it's alive. It's alive! The Universal title, it's alive again! Take a listen.
What a battle for the Universal Championship!
I cannot believe the fight that Seth Rollins is bringing.
The stop by Rollins almost took out Lesnar again, but Brock somehow, at 2.5, able to get the shoulder up. Rollins is going to have to go for it another time, and it would be the 3rd time in this match. Rollins caught by Lesnar. Brock Lesnar with an F. Oh, went for the F5. Rollins kick to the face. Seth looking to rally. Stop to Lesnar. Stop to Lesnar. Cover. Rollins has slayed the beast. Rollins is the Universal Champion.
Here's your winner and the new Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
The celebration begins for the 2nd time in his career. Seth Rollins has shocked the world.
And speaking of the devil, HL a beer if you're on the live stream with us. Matty D, aka Indie Fan in our chat, just made it in the chat. So we have a fact checker. So I was there. Matty D, he was there all 4 nights as well. So we have to do a little bit of fact checking. He will help me out with that as well. So Seth Rollins, new Universal Heavyweight Champion once again. The belt ain't dead. The belt ain't dead. No more. It's been re-zambified.
Trinity.
Oh, I got stories. I got stories when it comes to Seth Rollins. We begin, speaking of, with the beginning. Saturday evening, NXT TakeOver Toronto 2019, or TakeOver Toronto DOS. All events from the former Air Canada Centre, the Scotiabank Arena, the purported attendance, 13,735. Among which are myself, Matty Jay, and quite a few, including our friend Adam Belanger. By the way, Adam, thank you very much for the hotel room.
Let's see, our buddy
awesome.
Nuclear Convoy, I think, was there.
Yeah. He actually helped promote the OWE shows that particular week.
I believe, was Darren there?
Darren was there, yeah.
Darren was there?
Yeah.
I know I saw pictures of him during the weekend, so I wasn't sure if he was at NXT.
He made it to WWE.com. So
he did.
He did. He was at the meet and greets, and he was meeting with Sami Zayn.
It's a shame he was not wearing his Kermit hat.
Darren was wearing his Kermit hat.
Oh, because it looked different than the one he was wearing in the picture.
Probably edited.
Nevertheless,
anyway, I'm not gonna. It is his Kermit hat. I do know that. Excuse me. So
nevertheless, let's start NXT TakeOver Toronto 2019 from the former Air Canada Centre. We started with
the NXT tapings, and since it is 9:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the episode in question has aired. So I could tell you what the fuck happened. Sorry, T-Dub. I might have to spoil this for you.
I'm already on the Wikipedia page.
So, Breezango opened things up. They took on the Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler, and they defeated said Forgotten Sons. We forgot you. We forgot you. Oh, and Breezango, over like Rover. Like they never left.
So you had to see the first match back for Breezango.
Pretty much. I believe that was their first televised match back, yeah. Unless I missed something.
No, because they're reunited just a couple weeks ago when Fandango came out to the ring to help Breeze, and then they cut their backstage promo, and now we're here. How was the match?
Match was good. An indie fan. Oh, God, Matty D. Wait till we get to him. Wait till we get to the main event of this one. The second match The next match was Jordan Miles taking on Cameron Grimes to determine the winner of the NXT Breakout Tournament. Jordan Miles, the former ACH, won it.
And he took on Cameron Grimes, a.k.a. the former Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
Great
match between the two.
Yeah, these two are top talents when it comes to, I guess you could call it X Division style, since they both were in that division. And I was glad that they got to... It's kind of weird. The two X Division guys were part of the NXT tournament. Figure that. It's all about X's with them. All about that X.
Hey, about that X. X gonna give it to you. I don't know. The main card started proper with Marwin already losing his voice, like I am right now.
And then we got a music video, little intro video with Slipknot's Unsainted.
Beautiful to hear live, by the way. And what you saw on screen, that's what we saw from live. That was kind of weird, but that was cool for us.
But I'll tell you right now, they didn't actually full screen the video.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Put together. No, but they didn't full screen it. Instead, they just showed like crowd perspectives. Like they showed the actual screen instead of just full screen, like they normally would.
Strange enough, but I guess it worked for the TV. We opened with the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. They retained over Red Dragon. They went 16-25, and Street Profits over like Rover in Toronto.
The Red Solo Cups were out for them.
Oh, they were.
I was honestly surprised that Street Profits won. I was expecting a clean sweep for the Undisputed Era.
I get the feeling some of the reports I keep reading is true. It's like they don't have too many plans, so they said keep them. We'll bring them to Raw, being the narrators and being them, being themselves, and then we'll keep them kicking ass in NXT. A little bit of both, I guess.
By the way, how high was Montez Ford's Frog Splash live? Like, how
I
did
can't
that
give
look?
you a perspective because you saw the pictures. I didn't know. Well, I had great seats. Perspective is a little different, but fairly high, I would say. There were. I think it was more distance for me. Like the distance was pretty damn good. I was impressed by the distance more than the height, but I guess the height was pretty damn high. Obviously, it was too damn high.
Yeah, Montez Ford is an absolute freak when it comes to how just his athleticism. It's unreal. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see future for Street Profits because they're on a roll. I'm glad they're doing well.
And I'm glad they're taking their time making their Raw debut, so to speak.
Yeah, I suppose so. Street Profits were definitely a team that I knew were good, but I never thought they'll put the belts on there because there's always going to be that one tag team that's really good, but they never get the belts. And I'm glad Street Profits were not that.
Yeah. Next up, Io Shirai took on Candice LeRae, and by technical submission, I contend the triple threat was better. But upon second viewing, yeah, this one's definitely matching them. Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. Those two women, good lord, golf clap. I'm going to give them a golf clap again. That was a war.
Yeah, just back and forth, just, and that submission at the end, like, oh, yeah.
By the way, Io Shirai's new theme song gets the thumbs up.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Thumbs up for me. And Candice is over again. Both of our ladies are over. By the way, welcome to Bizarre Land, where everyone is a face, though even the heels. And Roman Reigns sucks, apparently, and I will get to that, believe me. Speaking of triple threat, Velveteen Dream, he defended the NXT North American Championship against Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. A couple of spots come to mind. Velveteen about to do his Velveteen Dream hip thrust. And Dunne just stares at him. Velveteen stops. Hello. Punch. Me, floor, laughing about the rest of the row, too. That double Boston Crab. Hot damn.
Yeah, that double stronghold. That looks really nice. Like, I know we've seen Natty do that with the sharpshooter, but I feel like this actually looks more painful.
Yeah. And on the Mountie, roof flies off.
Oh, yeah. Velveteen Dream's entrance word. It starts off with them actually playing the Mountie's entrance theme. And, yeah, the crowd loved it, obviously.
Roof flies off. Most of those in the row going, oh, my God, yes, that makes so goddamn much sense.
And then, of course, it morphs into a bit of a dance sequence. Introducing the Velveteen Dream.
Cheap Toronto Raptors, cheap pop, because we're in the building that won the thing, don't you know?
And, of course, Velveteen Dream came out dressed like a cross between the Mountie and a Chippendales dancer. Because, of course,
Because it's a Velveteen Dream.
Would we want anything different?
Fuck no. Good sir. Fuck no.
And what surprised me is the fact that P. Dunne ate the pin.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
I hope this is just the beginning of him being in NXT.
Well, it's reports are he moved to Orlando, so yes. And the semi-main, the semi-main of the evening, Shayna Baszler defeated Mia Yim via technical submission for the women's championship.
Why was this crowd so quiet for this match? I don't get it.
Part of us wanted to see Mia Yim win, but for the rest of us, I think the rest of the crowd was like, nope. Like, it's like, good, yeah, we got good wrestling. We saw Io versus Candice. We're on our ass going, top it, bitch. I've spoken to a lot of fans who just flat out hate Baszler, period. They don't care for her, put the belt off her, she had it too long, she's a bitch, she's a lesbo. I literally heard that, by the way. That was overheard.
Really?
Yeah, they hate her because she is a quote lesbian. I literally, believe me, I heard that. I'm like, excuse me, sir, you want to repeat that again? Yeah, she's a fucking lesbian, buddy. Buddy, get out. If you can't like a person because she looks different, get out, because that's what wrestling is.
Yeah, that's. I don't understand.
A little bit of karma, though. A little bit of karma. During that night, he got so shit faced he puked himself. Ha! Yep.
Now, if only he would have ran into actual karma, aka Amazing Kong, then the night would have been perfect.
Hey, I'll go with having to leave the event early by missing the main event. This war, this 45-minute war, the 46-minute war.
Before we get to that, though, I will say I was really rooting for Mia Yim. I've been a fan of hers for a long time. By the way, I found out why I couldn't find any of her VCW matches.
Why?
Because they took off, for some reason, CageMatch.net, which hosts basically all the wrestling events in the world that have ever happened, took off all the Virginia Beach events from VCW. All of them.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why they did that. They were there, but now they're not there. Fix it, CageMatch.net!
I'm with the T-dub on this one. That is weird. Fix it. And the main event.
So,
you know, Solid Monster is like, don't call it 3 stages of hell. Guess what, folks? It really fucking was 3 stages of hell redux. Adam Cole, baby! Taking on Johnny Gargano. The first fall was the straight fall. Second fall was street fight. The third fall was a weapons-laden steel cage.
Let's call it what it is. Lethal lockdown.
Without the roof, yeah. Without the roof. And they went to war. They used stuff. They broke stuff. Adam Cole draped the arm, and it turns out he was the one who happened to be with the belly down, and with Gargano with the back up or the back down.
That fall off the top of the steel cage was gnarly.
Whew. They actually missed the first. They barely missed. Like you could see a small chip almost.
Also,
the second table.
Cole ended up cutting himself open through the table.
Yeah.
Also, I was hoping that Gargano was actually going to use the barbed wire a bit, like maybe put in a Gargano escape using it, but then again, maybe too graphic for PG.
I guess it's a case of I think it was just there to get the secure those who were thinking, well, what about the rest of Undisputed Era? That'd be my guess.
Yeah. Best way to keep someone out, just wrap barbed wire over the place.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to think of stuff like the chair DQ thing was kind of stupid, but then you look at his face going, and then he didn't
fall
beat
to
the
win
crap
the
out
next
of him.
one. Yeah, you lose one fall to win the next one. We saw the same thing between Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle during their Iron Man match.
Yeah.
It's all about playing the long game, and it ended up paying off for Cole.
Well, it was Gargano.
I don't know, but Cole ended up winning in the end.
Yeah.
Even if it was just by happen to be landing at the right place at the right time and being the one that's slightly less dead.
So this one's a little weird. Obviously, I was live for that. I'm still sitting on a 4.
Yeah, I'll give it 4 as well.
It would have been 4.5 if the women's championship was actually good and the crowd, gave a shit. Personally,
the match to me I actually found the match to be really good, but the crowd for some reason just wasn't into it. Like, both women were working their asses off.
Crowd didn't care.
How dare you disrespect my Mia like that?
Hey,
Toronto, you're a loser! All of you! Losers! Matty, you're a loser! Matty D, you're a loser! All losers!
T-Dub.
Loser!
T-Dub. Are you done?
Maybe.
Matty D and I come from Ottawa. We're not losers, unlike the Leafs. Hey! Finally able to say Leafs suck again. That feels so goddamn good.
Did you feel Did you feel pressured while you were in Toronto?
You know, Adam Belanger was calling a couple of matches, and of course, Christopher Daniels was in town for OWE, and he said that this is the worst town I've ever been in. Most out-of-towners, stand up and applause. Yay! It's so true. Toronto sucks. Christopher Daniels, yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Leafs suck. Anyway. So that being said, that was night one. Crowd was awesome. I kind of regret getting them one of them takeover shirts, but you know what? It's you know, when you're on a tight budget, a SummerSlam novelty hockey jersey is all you can afford.
Yeah, SummerSlam hockey jersey, nice.
Yeah, they had jerseys, shirts that were like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get the jersey. It's in the colors of the Leafs, but it's only says SummerSlam in Toronto in 19 on it. So I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, if it's 19, that means you can just pretend it's an Iserman jersey.
You know, I've never thought of that, actually. Thanks, C-Dub.
Always here to help.
I'm still glad. That's a beautiful jersey. You probably saw him popping in the crowd of the SummerSlam audience. Quite a few were wearing them. Speaking of that, we move on to that particular show. SummerSlam 2019, once again from the former Air Canada Centre, Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Performing in attendance, a quote, sold out 16,904. They say it's sold out. Still a couple empty seats here and there, but they were still selling obstructed view tickets. So you can see those empty seats. But, hey, an obstructive view. You know, by the way, Adam B. just wanted NXT, didn't want to think about SummerSlam, and it was like a knee-jerk decision. He didn't. He would come to not regret that decision. He would be happy with that decision. We started, sadly, and I say sadly because it should be on the main card. Cruiserweight title, Drew Gulak taking on Oni Lorcan, who both have been working their asses off to build this fucking feud. They only got 8 minutes, 45 seconds. Gulak to retain, but they got that crowd warmed up, and that crowd loved them.
Yeah, they did the most they could with those 8 minutes. As usual, what you'd expect from the Cruiserweights. And Drew Gulak got pinfall victory.
So the thumbs up. They had a rematch on 205 Live. I did not. I could only watch. I tried to stay, but I'm like, I looked at the time. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get home and pack. Gotta get back to the hotel and pack. So I had to leave 205 Live. I did not watch the match live, unfortunately. So that I had to leave at 205. Plus, good luck trying to make me stay for Bryan and Rowan versus Heavy Machinery. I've seen the match on TV. Not that interested. That was the dark main event, just so you know.
That could actually be a fun match, especially if it's a dark match, which means they just had go full goofball with it.
When man has to know his limits, it's either 5 hours sleep or 3 hours sleep. Big difference.
Take the 3 hours.
Next time. Anyway, and there will be a next time. We'll get to that. Buddy Murphy took on Apollo Crews, but that didn't last long. He went 420, and Rowan beat the crap out of Buddy Murphy to give him the DQ win. This was more angle than match, obviously.
Yeah, at least Buddy Murphy he won the match. So
he won the match, and he got something even better on Tuesday. We'll get to that. The main card. Actually, no. The main card would start right after Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross retained their tag team championships over Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. I did the pose. Iconic. I had to do a quick beverage refresh run, but I was in line. Iconic. Pose, and about 3/4 of the line did the same thing.
You see, WWE, they're over. Treat them like it.
There you go. And Matty, it was actually a pretty fun little match, pretty entertaining, and couldn't be mad. It's true. Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy presented a good match, and the women's match was pretty good as well.
There's one thing that's I'm just wondering about.
Sure.
Is Alexa Bliss supposed to be a face or a heel?
Yes. I'm as confused as you are, man. The main card started proper with the with the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch retained over Natalya over a beautiful submission matchup, 12:35, and this was mixed for both. Both got boos, both got cheers, and both worked their asses off.
On the television, it sounded a lot more pro Becky Lynch.
It was, from where I was sitting, it was almost, at the beginning it was 50-50, and then it shifted to Becky.
Also, for some reason I can't remember, but I know Natalya did a really interesting turnbuckle submission. I can't remember what it was, though, for the life of me. I'm sorry.
It was a sharpshooter from the turnbuckle, actually, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I remember saying that, and then I was watching my brother-in-law. He's like, it reminds me of Brett doing the figure 4 on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, in a sense, I get the sense that's what it was as well.
A little bit of a throwback.
Yeah, a little bit of a throwback, and it's actually a pretty awesome spot, if you ask me. Oh, the Heidi Maestrini Deep Rye Braun. Okay, fun little match. Okay, fair enough. He was there, I wasn't, so that helps. Match number 2, we did not fuck around. Goldberg v. Ziggler, 150, the actual match. The murder. Well, hey, Goldberg, you dipshit, get back here! Don't you turn your back on me!
When Ziggler started talking trash, I was like, oh, are they going to finally give Ziggler the Jeff Hardy treatment? No, they did not.
No. Stop! He's already dead.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna go like Goldberg was gonna get into the ring, and when he paused, I thought, oh, is he gonna like raise Ziggler's hand, give him some respect? Nope, just more murder. Just more murder.
Just more murder.
Just Ziggler's career's dead at this point. I think there's no coming back from this.
Nope.
Not after everything that's happened beforehand. Just loss after 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 loss.
Hey, Ziggles, Dolph, I hope the paycheck's worth it, pal. Well, goddamn, pal. We're going to give you $2 million to take 2 more spears. $1 million a spear? Hey, Goldberg, dipshit, come spear my ass again. At least that's the thing. It was fun to see Goldberg's pyro live. By the way, pyro!
Yeah, we got pyro to start the show. We got pyro for Goldberg and Lesnar's entrances. And I have to wonder, why did no one else get pyro?
What happened to Edge? You know, Elias did the thing in the kickoff show, and by the way, that was as loud a booze as you thought it was live.
And I'm guessing
nuclear heat.
And I'm guessing Edge's pop when this music hit was also as loud live.
Roof flew off.
Yeah, it was weird seeing Edge do his pose, but no pyro. By the way, guess what?
What?
Edge has been medically cleared to wrestle again.
I read. He won't do it again, but that's a handy little thing, a pocket thing in the back of your mind, knowing, hey, your neck's good enough.
Yeah, just in case he wants to do just one more match.
But against who? You gotta be very selective. Burn it down! Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. It is a pocket thing. I would not expect anything if Edge doesn't want to do another bump, take another bump. Fair enough.
Wait a minute. That means we can send him to Saudi Arabia.
Well, goddamn, pal. You want some retirement money? You want a couple of $1 zillion? Goddamn, pal. By the way, that's a running gag from between me and Adam all weekend long. Goddamn, pal.
Yeah, that's
Saudi Arabia, pal.
Pugsley, Elias got nuclear heat because he's Elias.
He's Elias. He talked about Kawhi Leonard, then the Leafs sucking, the Jays barely selling tickets. Nuclear heat. There's not one man in this world that could do local cheap heat as good as Elias right now.
Especially since he sets it to a song. There's something special just about talking trash while playing a guitar. Something special about that.
And everyone's booing. I'm sitting there. Yes! Yes! Leafs suck. Yes. Yes. Most of us out-of-towners were like, yes! Eat it, Toronto! Eat it!
Just wait till Elias goes to Ottawa. Then he makes fun of the
Senators? The Sens?
The Sens.
The Sens? Spoiler alert, here's what's going to happen. Yes! Yes, it's true. Melnick sucks.
I thought you were a Sens fan.
I am, but we also hate Eugene Melnick with a burning ass passion.
But what if
he is the Dolan of the NHL? For those New York Knicks fans, you know our pain.
But of course, speaking of pain, Ricochet felt the pain in his match against AJ Styles for the United States
AJ Styles
title.
versus Ricochet, United States Heavyweight Championship, 13 minutes. Great match between the two. Ricochet looking like Nightwing. The thumb is up.
Yeah, I popped for that.
I can imagine.
And I like the addition of the little R on the chest. That was nice.
Yeah. Also, it went a little long because I assume 24/7 title shenanigans. I saw an R-Truth in there.
Well, yeah, during one of their entrances, R-Truth and Carmella were at the international commentary booth for no reason other than just to be there. And then they left. And as soon as they left, Drake Maverick showed up.
Anyway. So
It's a lot funnier than I'm describing it, trust me.
Yeah, it's one of the, I watch it live and I'm like, oh, I did get a chuckle out of me. But it's one of those, if you're in the audience, you don't know what the fuck is going on. All we know is we saw the lights, the big box light moving from right to left, and we figured international commentary crew.
Yep, and for some reason, R-Truth and Carmella were just sitting there because they're like, hey, here's our Japanese team. Wait, what? R-Truth? And then they kept on moving right, and then it gets to the end, and there's Drake Maverick, and then he starts going all the way over through all the commentary teams looking for R-Truth. He went to where they were, and they're already gone.
Yeah. So match was pretty damn good.
Also, nice callback with the finish. Ricochet hitting a corkscrew moonsault, getting caught into a Styles clash. Literally beat for beat the same finish as AJ Styles versus Low Key from back in TNA.
Oh,
during the early years.
Okay, I did not catch that reference. Okay.
Yeah, thank you to whoever on Twitter. I can't remember who, but somebody on Twitter pointed that out and played the finish of their TNA match. And yeah, it's the exact same finish. Corkscrew moonsault into the Styles clash.
Hey, if you could pull it off, go right the fuck ahead. That's what I say.
That's the kind of callback I love seeing when you see something really inventive like that looks really cool, but it's like AJ's like, hey Ricochet, man, I got this cool finish I did back in the day. You want to do this? Yeah, it'd be cool, man. Yeah, come on, man. It'd be cool, man.
And Ricochet goes, show me again. And he shows. I'm like, well, I'm not going over. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Hey, if you're going to lose in style.
Lose in the most awesome fucking way possible. Or you don't get speared like 10 zillion times like Dolph Ziggler did, you know. Either works. Next up, Bayley versus Ember Moon for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It went to 10 minutes, and
I feel so bad for Ember Moon. They made her look so weak going into this match.
You know, with the difference between Mia Yim and the Yim Baszler match and this match, crowd could be forgiven for this particular match here because they made both look weak.
Especially Ember Moon. Like, she was getting her ass kicked for the past 2 weeks. Looking super
And you know the
weak.
worst part is? They presented a very good match.
They did.
They absolutely did. That's the sad part.
And then, of course, Ember Moon lost again on SmackDown. So the losing ways for Ember Moon just keep continuing on and on and on.
She's not a jobber, Vinny. Anyway, next up, my goddamn boy, Kevin Owens. He stunned the shit out of Shane McMahon in 920. And of course, Elias was announced as the special guest enforcer, which played into SmackDown this week, motherfucker.
Shenanigans!
We'll get to that in a couple of minutes.
But Kevin Owens taking a page out of Yano's book
Oh, yeah.
to get the victory.
Hey, ref's not looking. Ding! Oh, God.
Oh, my monitor's out! What happened?
Your monitor went out. Oh, we saw the low blow live, but God damn, I got a good view of the big arena Tron thing. And God damn, that thing broke for like 2 seconds. Like, went black.
It's the darndest thing, isn't it? All of a sudden, the
I
referee
know.
goes down. The lights go out. The lights come back on. Kevin Owens stunner. 1, 2, 3.
You know, the lights were still on. I looked down and there was still a kick, but the monitor was like, it looked high, but I didn't know. I couldn't say that we could see shit from the screens. They played the replay. No, nothing. Of course, there was a low blow, but you know.
Also, Pugs in the chat. Yeah, remember when Ember and Asuka went to war and they both looked strong? Yeah, those are good times.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Remember when Asuka was like a huge star, and not just another name in a huge roster? So much depressing stuff.
Anyway,
Why
Charlotte
did I do
Flair.
it
By the way,
starting like
next
this?
up, Charlotte Flair took on Trish Stratus. Figure 8, and that was Trish Stratus' last match, 1640, and that match was great, but it was also for the moment.
I feel like the first 5 or so minutes took a while to pick up steam.
I get the feeling that probably it's a case of Owens with the big emotional win over Shane and everything else. The choice was to start a little slow, partly to get the crowd back down, calm the crowd a little bit down. At the same time, make sure Trish isn't too rusty.
Yeah,
which turns out she wasn't. Thank God.
And yeah, we got to see some good spots. Although the Stretch Fashion Bulldog still not quite as good as it once was. But hey, she's
better
rusty.
than
I'll
it was
forgive her for
last
that.
year. In fairness to her, better than it was last year.
And the Frankenstein off the top rope looked pretty nice.
Yeah, that got the pop. That popped the crowd.
Also, Trish Stratus using the figure 8, that looked really nice.
And Charlotte with a little bit of heat on her own as well, which was a smart move.
Also, Charlotte, I believe, at one point locked in the sharpshooter, right?
Yep.
And that's at that point my brother-in-law went, "Rain the goddamn pal!"
God damn it.
Because
Goddamn
Canada.
Because fuck you. Anyway.
I am also surprised Vince McMahon was able to resist the urge to do a screw job this entire night.
I get the feeling people were holding him back, duct taping his mouth shut. It's like, do not say screw job.
I gotta, God damn it, that's a ROO. We gotta do it. God damn it, for all time's sake. I mean, goddamn pal, we're in Canada.
God damn it, pal, we're in Canada, damn it.
Like Triple H just has them like tied to a chair, like, quick, do the matches now, go, go, go.
Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton and ended in a, well, we thought it was DQ, but it was double count out. If you
shit.
That was a very legitimate bullshit chant, by the way. I was part of that bullshit chant.
Yeah, so this match, like Trish Stratus and Flair, took a while to get going, and the last 5 minutes started getting really good, and just as it started getting really good, match is over. Double count outs. We'll see you next month.
Bullshit.
I hate finishes like this.
But we got a treat in this AMI main, folks. the debut of Bray Wyatt's The Fiend, taking on Finn Balor in what it will be his last match for a little bit. First off, I was one of those damn fireflies live. 1, 2. God damn, that was fucking creepy seeing that live. Could only imagine what it was for you guys.
Were you able to get a good look at that lantern?
Yeah, thanks to the big Trons. Actually, the smart thing is not the stage Tron, but the Jumbotron, the area Jumbotron, showed most of the entrance. And we saw that severed head. Ooh, there's continuity in that.
That whole entrance looked really nice, and I especially love Code Orange's cover of that song. Really
Code
nicely
Orange.
done.
When I found that out, we were at Jack Astor's after the fact, and someone said that's Code Orange. I said that to the boys, and we were jaws on the floor. I'll get back to
right
the
now,
Jack Astor's situation
look on
in a
YouTube.
bit there.
I'm gonna look up on YouTube real quick to see if WWE finally uploaded that song.
I know it's uploaded by Code Orange themselves. I do know that. But the match was pretty much a showcase for Bray Wyatt. Finn did the honors. People said, well, Finn should have done more. Finn said, no. This is a showcase match, folks. This was for Bray Wyatt to look like, well, the Fiend. Mission goddamn accomplished.
Also, look,
WWE Music entrance fake featured Code Orange. It is on WWE's Music YouTube.
Nice.
We can confirm it.
By the way, I love that during the match, at one point, Bray Wyatt just snaps Finn Balor's neck, looking like he killed him.
Yep.
And then someone made a Twitter post. Returning wrestler says, fuck it, and just kill his opponent.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I guess there's technically no rule saying you can't murder your opponents.
I mean, the fists were open. What can I tell you? You know. But no, this was an absolute showcase for Bray Wyatt. And by the way, little known fact, 2 things. I forgot to mention it from the takeover. 1, you know who's over like Grover the entire weekend? Adam Cole, baby!
Not surprising.
And the Bray Wyatt merch? Oh, sold like hotcakes. Like absolute fucking hotcakes.
And if nothing else, it does seem like WWE finally realized what they have on their hands with this Bray Wyatt character. They
had like a playset box thing for the Firefly Funhouse. Apparently that sold the fuck out too.
Nice.
So, yeah.
According to the dirt sheets, WWE, they realized, okay, we finally got to start our hands with this guy. Let's treat him well. They finally got it. It took them years, but they finally fucking got it.
They finally got Bray Wyatt. So that's a thumbs up. And finally, in the main event of that particular evening, Seth Rollins defeats Brock Lesnar. Yes, I said defeats Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship 13-25. Was this better or worse than their Mania match? I think it was better.
Yeah, I'll say it was definitely better because, number 1, we got to see more wrestling, and number 2, we saw a clean victory by Seth. Somebody finally pinned Lesnar clean for the title. No shenanigans whatsoever. No outside interference, nothing. Just wrestling move plus pinfall. That's it. Good stuff.
And by the way, Seth Rollins was not liked in Toronto. They were showing a thing on the Tron, and they're showing an ad for SummerSlam. The minute for more than 5 seconds of Seth Rollins. Boo! So Seth worked to get that crowd back at the end of the night.
Yeah. Maybe Seth should just stick to wrestling and just stay out of interviews, maybe?
Maybe stay out of Twitter. More like.
Becky, take your man's phone.
Yeah, Becky, you handle the Twitter. Seth, you handle the wrestling. Actually, you both handle the wrestling, but Becky, you handle the Twitter better. Seriously, Seth Dick Pick Rollins say he don't need no social media.
Nevertheless, we finally have somebody on the roster with the belts. Keep Lesnar away from the title scene for at least until Royal Rumble 2021.
Fuck that, 2022.
I'm trying to be generous. This is Vince McMahon we're talking about. This is the least we can get, really.
Fair
This
point.
is actually the most we're probably going to get for a while. Just wait until Royal Rumble of 2021. That's the best we can probably get. Anyways, I believe it's time to rate this show.
It indeed is. This is weird because I rewatched this a little bit. Some of the things I thought I missed, including the Mania graphic package that we didn't get to see because it was CGI'd again. But this ties into the Jack Astor's visit. There's a restaurant chain. We went. I got myself some chicken tenders and a salad. And we stepped up about to get an Uber to get home, and we bump into legendary referee James Corderas. Jimmy Corderas.
Yeah, Jimmy Corderas. He lives in Toronto.
He lives in Toronto. We actually shot the shit for about 5 minutes. He asked, "What'd you guys think of the show?" I said, "Honestly, I think it was well paced," and he agreed. We talked about some points that could have been better, a little bit worse. So I talked shot with Jimmy Corderas. Night made right there. Well, night was made with the pay-per-view, but that was like, yeah.
For some reason, I know he doesn't because I've seen him not do this, but whenever I think of Jimmy Corderas in public, I still can't help but think of him in full referee gear.
That makes sense.
Was he wearing full referee?
He was not in full referee gear. He just had a golf shirt.
I don't believe you. He was dressed as a referee because you never know when you might need one.
Hey, the golf shirt might be in a referee shirt, but I'm telling you, it's a golf shirt.
Book me, Vince.
Anyway, I thought it was well paced. I think none of the matches overstayed their welcome. Like the one down point really was Bayley and Ember Moon when you really think about it. And seeing Goldberg murder a jobber, Dolph Ziggler, that was fun. There's a whole lot of key pieces. Where's Roman? Where's Drew? Where's Joe? Where's Bryan and Rowan? But for what we got, I think this might be WWE's main roster PPV of the year.
Possibly.
This might be WWE's best offering. That said, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 from a live perspective, of course.
I'll give it 3.5.
See, that's what I would stay at if it was me sitting down with a beverage. That would be my rating there. But being there live and Bray Wyatt's entrance made it a 4. And you know what? A generally hot crowd always helps. And to be a part of that atmosphere, good lord, that was fucking fun. We don't have comments, so I may as well just shoot the shit about this for a few more minutes. Atmosphere coming into TakeOver was one of those like the Friday, like the first day of a con. You know, you could walk in, there's cosplay, there's replica belts. I was home, and one of the food trucks had a wrestling themed menu that included stuff like Vince McMac and cheese, Macho Nachos, and the $1 Million Burrito.
Run to a Cinema Cafe, and we really do need one of those like wrestling themed restaurants like that. Sounds amazing.
Get a little closer to your mic. I think you're
Sorry. Yeah, we need one. Kind of reminds me of Cinema Cafe, how they do their menus, and we could definitely use more of those like wrestling themed restaurants around here. Like,
yeah, that's how I see it as well. I'll say this: the mac and cheese. The burrito, though, the thumb is up. Let's see what else. Also, inside the venue, I splurge on their pile driver poutine, which is basically a triple pork poutine. The thumb is up there as well. But atmosphere-wise, they had their couple of stores with all of the belts that I couldn't afford because the most expensive one was $500. When you saw the picture on Facebook, I'm teed up. That IC title in person was beautiful. Out of proportion, maybe, but beautiful nonetheless. That 24/7 championship. You know what? It sold. There was a few. I saw a few of them in the wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is the power of our truth, ladies and gentlemen.
And it might have an ugly green strap, but goddamn, I kept staring at it. I'm like, you know what? It's beautiful in its simplicity.
You see that? People, Matty is a mark for the toonie.
You know, it is a big fucking toonie, but you know what? I'm a belt mark, so sue me.
Maybe I will.
They had a couple of on Tuesday. They had the Hogan's NWO belt with like the painted strap and everything. That was beautiful. The Shawn Michaels one was specifically nice to look at live in person. Someone picked up the European title, and wow, seeing that in person was like, whoa! I had to stare at it. I couldn't stop staring at it for like a few minutes. I'm like, it was staring at me, going, "Buy me, buy me." And I'm like, I couldn't because I don't have a job. Let's see. Bumped into a couple of indie workers. I know Vanessa Craven was part of No Way Jose's conga line.
How about it? Something we forgot to mention in NXT TakeOver is the fact that we got a brawl between Matt Riddle and Killian Dane.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
And guess who was one of those security officers? I recognized him straight off the bat because of his beard. Do you want to know who it was, Matty?
Who was it? I forget.
Did someone say adventure?
Asylum, okay. I was thinking of the other bald guy. But no, that was Stone Rockwell, a.k.a. Asylum from the Frontliners.
I marked out, I was like, oh my God, that's Asylum! That's fucking Asylum!
Yeah! And,
so yeah, a good weekend of wrestling had by all.
Yes, Raw was, we saw Sasha Banks, roof flies off. By the way, Natalia did not get any sympathy from us at all.
Nice Scott Steiner reference.
Thank you. And also, the minute that she picked up the mic, boo, boo, we want Sasha. We want Sasha. I said, no way. Sasha's music hits, roof flies off. There you go.
How's Rama had a bubble, but the dog got pushed out the way.
Moving right along, I'm going to not sell that. Her turning heel got the whole crowd going, thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Sasha. She's a heel. You were supposed to boo her. But the minute, Bizarro Land, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the minute Becky and Sasha touched, was like, shut the fuck up and take my money. We want to see this, please. SmackDown. How did it look for you on SmackDown?
How did what
from your perspective when you're watching Raw, SmackDown? From your perspective, how was it?
I didn't watch Raw, but SmackDown looked fine.
We were dead quiet. We obviously it was half full because duh.
Kevin got a good response from the crowd.
Kevin got a great response from the crowd, and I don't know. Did you watch Murphy versus Reigns? Like legit?
Yeah, that seemed to get a really good response.
That was an amazing matchup. Buddy Murphy's a fucking star thanks to Roman.
He is, and I hope this is just the beginning for him because that he's got so much potential.
That's what we thought. I was like, this guy had people are saying this is WWE's best match of the year. Is it a candidate? Maybe. It's not top end. There's a few NXT matches that I would like to speak to you on that particular award. But This was a star-making match, and seeing that live, that and Kevin Owens literally collapsing the second here comes the money hits. God damn it.
Yeah.
So hearing, so Kevin Owens got a monster pop, and I think we were done. Turned out the lights, the party is over. Also, between the commercials, they do things with the kids and everything else. And one of them was Superstar Impressions. The kid in the middle won. I'm going to give you a couple of guesses. What was that kid's impression? Nope.
Hold on, I got it. Hold on, I got it. Hello, my name is Elias.
Nope.
Oh, wait, I got it.
No, that one kid on Raw that didn't do that bad.
I got it. No witnesses. You thought I was little child, but it's really me, Minoru Suzuki.
That would have gotten a monster pop, but no. Sadly, you're gonna face palm who won that. Kid did a pretty damn good Hulk Hogan.
Racist ass Terry Boulder.
Yep, and he fucking won. He did the "What you gonna do, brother?" when Hulkamania was one of you, brother. He did the handcuffing, and the crowd just ate it the fuck up. It was too cute. Anyway, so we don't have any emails. By the way, Toronto, all joking aside, fun city. You're a bit too large. And I didn't get a chance to do as much as the stuff I wanted to do that particular weekend. I tried to go to OWE on Saturday. I tried, but traffic fucked me over.
Yeah, that is the downside of having such a big city with a huge population is traffic can be a bitch and getting anywhere can take forever.
Yeah, I tried. James, I know you. I don't care if you believe it or not, but I tried. I truly tried. But I'm so glad. But part of me is I couldn't invest because I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, by the time I get downtown, there wasn't the show was halfway done. I'm like, God damn it. By the time I enter, the show's over. So I tried. Believe me, I tried. I just could not make it. Could not make it work. But anyway. So, I guess we could say there's no comments, so I pretty much could just say it's those. That's it. If you do want to send your comments, you can send them to the WrestleCast@gmail.com and all that good stuff. We do have some news, so we will get to that news and all that stuff and things. And maybe some winners and losers. When we come back with more WrestleCast on this Wednesday, do not go far, folks.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello, wrestling fans. Colt Cabana coming to you live from the 1 Hour Tease Arena in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. The pro wrestling action has been great so far. As you can see, Joey really dominating the ring so far. There's a beautiful belly-to-back suplex. And uh-oh. Looks like Joey's shirt has been ripped.
What's up with that? You ripped my shirt.
Let's go check an instant replay, see exactly what happened. There you can see Joey's shirt ripped from the collar, and that's not good when you're trying to wear your pro wrestling t-shirt.
And you ripped my shirt. It's my only shirt. Joey.
Hey, looks like Ryan from 1 Hour Tees just threw Joey Ryan a brand new t-shirt.
Thanks, Pro Wrestling Tees.
ProWrestlingTees.com, over 3,000 wrestling t-shirts designed and sold by pro wrestlers. Wrestlers such as Steve Austin, CM Punk, Macho Man, Mick Foley, DDP, Andre the Giant, Jake the Snake, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Scott Hall, Ted DiBiase, Colt Cabana, Joey Ryan, Cliff Compton, and the entire Bullet Club. All stores owned by pro wrestlers. Support pro wrestling today and visit ProWrestlingTees.com.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
AJ Styles, a night of confrontations for you. First, calling out Seth Rollins, and then we have to talk about the end of the night with Braun Strowman.
Right? We want to talk about Braun Strowman. What was he doing down there? I challenged Seth Rollins. I wanted to show the world what a true champion is. Did I challenge Braun Strowman? No, I don't think so. He had no business coming down there and ruining everything. And Kathy, I appreciate everything you're doing. In fact, you're doing a wonderful job, and you look beautiful tonight. But I don't know where Braun Strowman is right now. I don't know what he's up to. Obviously, he's a sneak attack kind of guy. So maybe for your safety, maybe I take this and you know, watch your back. Yeah, safer this way. Love to watch you leave. Braun Strowman wants to get in the OC business, huh? He wanted to get my attention. Well, let me get your attention. I'm going to put my United States Championship on the line next week against you, Braun Strowman. Do I have your attention now?
And we're back here on the WrestleCast, presented by RVT Entertainment on BrokenInf.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places, live on Twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. Matty and T-Dub here with you. Yes, my voice is still jacked, but not as bad as it was on Saturday. It was, I sacrificed my throat for you folks. Try to give them people the energy to do a good pay-per-view. Good juju there. And yeah, next week, apparently Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles, and with the setup of potentially Seth versus Braun as Seth's first opponent. Sasha v. Becky. Owens versus... I don't want to say it. And Joe...
Holy shit!
What?
Hold on, I'll wait. This is the last item for the news because it's that big for me. We're saving this for last. Just a tease.
How big? How big?
You'll have to wait and see.
All right, big enough to do that. Okay, so obviously that's the news coming out of Raw and SmackDown before I sneeze into the mic again. That being said, G1 Climax happened, and congratulations. I have not watched it. I'm going to be watching that over the weekend just to catch up. But I am aware of the results.
You do need to watch it. Holy shit, it was
Those
amazing.
last 3 days
show.
I've read. I need to watch them personally before I do any opinion. I do know the news. A hearty congratulations to Kota Ibushi for winning the G1, and to Jay White, who presented a damn good match, apparently.
He did. He really did. I was on the edge
They
of my
both
seat.
worked their balls off, so congratulations. I will watch, and I will confirm or deny, of course. And Kenta and Shibata. Kenta is now BizCliz. Okay. And Shibata's bumping again.
Yeah, he took a few bumps there in the ring, which was shocking.
Just, whoa. That's the one clip I did see was Kenta joining the club, and Shibata going all y'all fucking that shit.
Also, shout out to Eric Stevens, pro wrestler,
Yeah.
for editing together that clip of Shibata hitting the dropkick to "My Heart Will Go On."
No, god damn it. And yet, it's actually appropriate. Anyway.
If we somehow get Shibata versus Kenta during one of the nights at Wrestle Kingdom, either January 4th or 5th, please, somehow, somebody, we have the technology to make him better, stronger.
All I'm going to say is if Shibata is cleared to go, I am okay with this. But Katsuyori Shibata, please, no more headbutts.
As of the most recent update from Wrestling Observer, Shibata is still not cleared.
There you go.
So, yeah, but maybe, please?
Please.
For fuck's sakes, stop teasing us!
Katsuyori
Alright,
Shibata, he's not just a wrestler, he's a cock teaser.
Speaking of something news that I wasn't expecting, guess who's set to appear at Wrestle Kingdom? According to their New Japan contract.
Who?
Jon Moxley.
Okay.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting once the AEW TV starts, boom, he's done. Forever. Done with New Japan. I was expecting him to actually appear at Wrestle Kingdom. That's nice.
That would be awesome. At what capacity? I actually know he could pull it off. Because January 4th happens to fall on a Saturday.
That's perfect.
So that weekend, January 4 and 5, he could pull it off.
That's going to be one hell of a plane ride to go 4th and 5th to Japan and then go all the way back to the U.S. for a Wednesday. But there's just enough time for him to get rest, I suppose.
I mean, I get the feeling he's probably going to work the Saturday, not the Sunday.
Probably.
Like, if we're being logistically reasonable here. But if he flies back Monday, he's back there, he might be a little jet lagged, but he can take a bump or two on a Wednesday show. It's doable.
I'm so glad that's on a Saturday because I could ask for that day off of work. So I get all of Saturday and Sunday off to watch Wrestle Kingdom. I can't wait.
Dude, that's probably what we're going to be doing live after we're done doing this show on that Friday.
Possibly, man.
Like, we might do like a Skype call or a Discord call.
Skype. You want to know what happens when you do Skype? Ask Steve Austin what happens when you use Skype. What was that like, by the way, in the arena seeing that?
I mean, we kind of popped.
But, like, what was it like seeing Steve Austin, like, on friggin' Skype with that? I heard there was a lot of technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties? I mean, the way it looked like everything went fine, but I get the feeling that shit was pre-tape.
Let's hope so. By the way, one thing we forgot to talk about last week, WWE 2K20 wasn't.
Yeah, 2K20, we saw the ad, and that was cool. Becky and Roman on the thing, fair enough.
Of course, there's got to be some pre-launch characters. If you order the game, you get some characters. In this game, you'll get Mankind, The Rock in his old $500 jacket.
Yep.
Racist ass Terry Boulder.
Yep.
And for the first time in ages, China.
The thumb is up.
By the way, The Rock has not appeared in a video game with his $500 jacket since... Matty?
I want to say 2001 No Mercy?
No Mercy came out in 2000, not 2001.
2000. But yeah.
Yeah, it's been that long. It's been that long.
Since WWF No Mercy, yeah. Too long.
You think they would have put the $500 jacket into another video game since then, but somehow no, they haven't. The mind boggles.
The mind is boggled, yes.
And of course, there's all your other pre-order DLC stuffs, but the only other interesting detail they put out is the fact that there's finally a female season mode. Finally.
Question. Is it available on Nintendo Switch?
No, but it will be on PC.
Hard pass.
Alrighty then. And speaking of available on PC and PS4, Fire Pro announced DLC with Stardom.
Nice.
And this is the roster they're going to have: Mayu Iwatani, Arisa Hoshiki, Starlight Kid, Kagetsu, Hazuki, Andras Miyagi, Homa Watanabe, Utami Hayashishita, and Hana Kimura. It'll be
Not
available
easy,
on
give
PS4.
me up.
It'll be available on PS4 and Steam August 21st.
Sweet.
I'm very happy that Kagetsu made the cut for this. So it may not be the entire roster, but still a pretty damn good one. And I this is something I never thought I would see. Like a small, tiny little promotion like Stardom getting this much exposure. Especially since, Fire Pro World was sold as a New Japan video game. I didn't think any other promotion even stood a chance of being DLC.
Hey, you know what? Good for them.
Yeah,
Good
no
for
kidding.
Stardom, good for Fire Pro.
And rumors about Stardom being DLC started going around earlier in the summer when one of the wrestlers, I believe it was Mayu Iwatani, who was in a voice booth for Fire Pro, so people started putting two and two together.
Ah.
So now the Pandora's box is open. What else could we see in this game now? Because we have New Japan, we have Stardom. What's next?
CMLL, maybe?
CMLL? Maybe Ring of Honor?
If they could get their shit back together.
Well, yeah. But
Oh,
need their
Evil
shit
Rev,
together.
we started at 9. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, sorry about that, guy.
I'll upload. I'm uploading that tonight. You'll be able to catch the VOD pretty soon. But we're not done yet. We still got some news to talk over in winners and losers. You're not too late.
Let's see. We got some new signees to the WWE Performance Center. None of them.
He was at work. Okay, good. Okay.
So yeah,
Good.
we have new signings to the WWE Performance Center. Not entirely sure of these names, but let's see how they go. We got Tehuti Miles, E.J. Duca. We have Alexander Jaksic, who was trained by Alex Wright.
Yeah.
Brianna Brandy, aspiring hip-hop artist who has years of ninjutsu experience. Okay, then. Rita Reis, Marcos Gomez, Catalina Garcia, a.k.a. Chilean wrestler La Diva del Ring. So, interesting cast. See how they turn out.
Oh, what about that other one?
That was all I'm seeing listed at the moment.
What about Santana
who
Garrett? What about Santana Garrett?
Oh, she was signed
signed.
for some reason. Yeah, she was signed, but for some reason she wasn't listed as part of this Performance Center.
I guess she'll be part of the next one, I guess.
Suppose so, but yeah, congrats to Santana Garrett, a veteran of the independent scene.
About fucking time.
She definitely deserved to be signed by someone.
Definitely. All right,
Now,
so
this
are we
news-
getting to that big news you were talking about?
Yes.
The thing
This
that
may
got
not
you
be
go,
big
holy
news.
shit.
This may not be big news for everyone, but it is for me because this guy's been off the radar for ages, and now he's going to be a coach. An actual permanent coach for WWE. Holy shit. Arm bars are flying everywhere. Arm bars for days. Arm bars for days. Arm bars for days. Ladies and gentlemen,
What
the
are you
newest
saying?
coach to WWE's Performance Center is none other than the legendary junior heavyweight from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kendo Kashi!
Kendo Kashi?
Kendo Kashin.
Arm bars for days! That's awesome, actually. Uh-oh.
If anybody needs a refresher, I'm about to send Matty a picture of it.
And And I am about to check that said picture. Yeah, there we go. No, okay, now it makes sense. Huh.
He was one of my main guys I use in pretty much any Japanese wrestling video game that he was in. Just locking people in all the armor.
Sweet.
Yeah, this guy was a staple of 1990s New Japan Pro Wrestling's junior heavyweight division. And he's been off the radar for several years. And now he's going to be fucking coach. He's going to, yeah! Although at the same time, I wish he was wrestling there, but still, good for him.
Close enough. Close enough for rock and roll.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all the news I have for this week in professional wrestling.
All right. Toronto was awesome. Let's hear some winners and losers. I want to put this together and watch some stuff, drink some more ginger ale, and go to bed. So let's start with losers, T-Dub.
Let's see. WWE's booking of Ember Moon. Why, oh, why, oh, why?
Yep. For me, I got a few. Some marks, quote, wrestling after Raw. You might have heard of this. Some people, some fans started bumping around in bathrooms and everything else and putting moves in the middle of the street, in Front Street, in the middle of downtown Toronto, you fucking idiot asshole marks. Making us actual wrestling fans look bad. Look. Just because Superhuman does those crazy ass bumps doesn't mean you have to. Even he says don't try that shit at home.
Also, he does it within the safety of his own backyard, at least, away from everyone else.
Yeah. And he's doing it to himself. Arena booze prices. Now, here in Ottawa, we have, we're not immune to it. I mean, you go to the arena, the booze is expensive. $10 Canadian a beer. Sucks. And, of course, Matty's got a few winners and losers from his own meeting. Great. Type them in. We'll read them out for you. We'll time it up for our audio audiences as well. Yeah. So a beer, $15. 15. 1-5. Gah! But they did have a drink deal where you get the souvenir cups, right? $12, right? Free refills. And it's the same logo all 4 nights, so they said, okay, we'll refill it for you. So I got my fucking refills. $12. Well spent. And finally, Alicia Fox. Woman, either go to rehab or quit. Because this shit's getting old. For those who don't know, she was... she arrived at an event drunk and started arguing with fans.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's all I'm going to say. Either get help or get fucked. Anyway, let's do winners.
Kendo Kashin for getting himself a super easy job.
Armbars for everyone.
You get an armbar. You get a flying armbar. You get a cross armbar. You get a Fujiwara armbar. Armbars for everybody!
You don't have more than that? Just that's enough for you? Alright.
Let's see. I got, let's see. Bray Wyatt. Give him winners.
Oh, definitely. All right. Well, on my end, WWE for 4 great nights. I had a blast. I'm tired as hell. I'll be a little less tired, but oh my God, that was fun. I wish I could do more. I was limited to what I had, but I will. Trust me, if either the Fed or AEW come to Toronto, I am there. I want to come back to Toronto, which, by the way, Toronto gets a winner for that as well. I had a blast at Toronto, and I want to come back. Buddy Murphy and Roman Reigns. Buddy Murphy, who got a star-making performance. Just fucking awesome. And Roman Reigns for putting over Buddy Murphy huge during SmackDown. He got a star-making performance out of that. Bray Wyatt, because obviously. Adam Cole, baby, because obviously. Io versus Candice. Match of the weekend, more than likely. And Darren, our buddy Darren, simply because he got on WWE.com and that picture with Sami Zayn. All right, now we got some stuff coming in from Matty D. Losers for him at the meet and greet fan in the line while waiting to meet Sami Zayn about waiting at the Wrestlers Hotel, complaining about some we're saying no to them. Also talking about what Zelina was wearing. He was almost stalkerish. Yeah, folks, you want to wait at the hotel, fine. But there are designated places, and most of those wrestlers are told, you want to sign autographs? Ask for money.
Also, could you not wait at the hotel and instead at least wait at the arena like a normal person?
Yeah. Another loser for Matty D. Grand Metalik didn't seem to into it or want to be there. Well, it's a job for some people. That's all it is. Winners, everyone else, all wrestlers are great, even ones you wouldn't expect. Like who? I must ask.
Like Randy Orton? By the way, did you shake his hand?
Forgive me if I'm wrong, Matty. I don't think he was at the meet and greets, was he?
Everybody shakes Randy Orton's hand.
Orton was there. Okay. Yeah, Orton was apparently was cool. Sweet. Awesome. All right, there you go. Even Orton, yeah. He was there, and it was cool. All right, awesome.
Somebody needs to get Randy Orton to sing his old theme song.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Hey, nothing you can say. Nothing's gonna change what you've done to me.
God damn it. Don't make me laugh too hard, I'll cough. Anyway, please, did I read all my winners? Yeah, I did read all Darren.
I believe you indeed did, Mr. Matty J.
Well, that said, T-Dub, you got a new video out about WWF Attitude.
Yep, WWF Attitude for the PlayStation 1. Have mixed feelings on the game? What are they? Find out by watching the video up on my YouTube channel. Just type in TWK Reviews. It's the latest video up on there. Go watch it. Click the like button. Leave a million comments. Send me $1 million on my Patreon. That'll be all groovy.
There you go. So, like you said, patreon.com/TWK Reviews. If you want to see that video, this new video earlier, you can. Of course, I got my PayPal, my tip jar, paypal.me/MattyJ316. Donations are optional, but always welcome. You can follow us on Twitter at MattyJ316 and TWK Official. I'm on Instagram as well at MattyJ316. Of course, our merch table, streamlabs.com/RVT Entertainment/merch. Buy the shirt and our limited edition tote bag from Ranger Recap. Email simple, therussellcast@gmail.com. Adam Cole, baby, says Matty D.
Adam Cole, baby.
And all out that good stuff.
Adam Cole, baby.
Buy the merch.
Cole, baby.
He's not. You don't think he's over? Yeah, Adam Cole's over. He's mucho over. That being said, we thank you very much for tuning in and all of that good stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you, Toronto. Thank you, everybody. And while I'm at it, so this Friday I will be at St. Anthony's Hall on Preston Street, simply because Fighting Back 9, benefiting the Canadian Cancer Society, Cody Rhodes and MJF taking on TDT.
Let them knock the tea.
And the only way you could catch it is through Smart Mark Video. The fucker is sold out. So if you got a ticket, I will see you there. If not, sorry about your damn luck, folks. Fight that motherfucking cancer. Yes, indeed. Evil Reverend, fight that mother effing cancer. So that being said, on behalf of my good buddy TWK,
until next time, this is TWK of TWK Reviews telling you to work your Kimmy. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Matty Jay, reminding you to help professional wrestling. Support your independent promotion as soon as possible. Cody Rhodes, MJF. Hey, MJF. I'm Canadian turkey tits. Come on, insult me. It'll be funny. People will get a pop out of it. Have a good one. Have a safe one. I see you this Friday at the venue. Bye, everybody. Bye.
You are looking at the best thing that could happen to this show.
5 minutes later.
Hey, Goldberg! Hey, Goldberg! Any dip on me? That was like getting hit by a little baby. You don't have the guts to fight me man to man.
A few moments later.
And another spear by Goldberg.
A few minutes later.
Goldberg! Anybody can get lucky twice, idiot.
A few moments later.